This is Buddha. Today's video, I want us to speak about small wins, how tiny changes can create big results. I know, it sounds weird. It sounds like, man, in the time that we live in a time where big is better, right? You gotta make a bold statement or don't make a statement at all, right? Yeah, but that's what I want us to speak about today. Although it may sound simple that just changing, tweaking something here and there every day, just that, you know what I mean? Yeah, just that could lead to massive changes, long term results in your life. Anyway, let's tap into it, right? Yeah, let's tap into it. In this segment, the first segment, I want us to tap into what are small wins. I'm not giving you vanilla advice here, just telling you that you gotta have small wins in your life and you gonna be successful, right? Yeah. What are small wins? Let's dive into it. What they really are. Small wins are little achievements, uh, tasks, or improvements that may seem insignificant on their own, but when accumulated over time, they create momentum. Think of it in the sense of stacking bricks, right? Yeah, we are building re aga tempele ya Jesu bashimane re thuse ba re thuse re aga tempele ya Jesu. Yeah, brick by brick, right? When you take one brick, you like, this is just something that is small. You could lift it up, right? Yeah. But put those bricks on top of each other. Yeah. They accumulate over time, right? You're accumulating these bricks over time. You're accumulating these bricks over time. Eventually it becomes a big ass house. That is what small wins are. You know what I mean? It's just stacking small bricks that eventually build a large structure. Each brick may seem small, but the result, it's huge, bruh. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever doubt the small wins. Okay, we want to start reading. Yeah. Instead of reading, okay, this is what I'm reading. Yeah, you know what I mean? Instead of reading like a whole chapter, I just read like 2 pages or just like plus it's rules here. So in rules, obviously, in the rules of Ralph, it's like rule 20, right? Yeah, you gotta have a plan. Then I just read that rule. I'm done for the day. I put the book away. Or I read riches and niches. Yeah. Instead of reading the whole chapter, I'm probably gonna read like 3 pages. Then after that, dog, I'm telling you, I'm gonna put the book away. The aim is not to bombard yourself with the load of work that you have to do. The aim is to create a system that works. And small steps, that's the whole point of what small wins I mean. Taking small steps to have those small wins. It may mean nothing to the world, but to you, it means a lot. Think of something that is small that you've had on your to-do list, like washing dishes, for example. Yeah, and you wash the dishes and you get done with it. You feel a certain type of relief, right? Yeah, that's a small win that leads to all these other wins throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Now that you know what small wins are, I want us to tap into why they matter. Because that question is essential in whatever you do in life. Why does this matter? Why does it matter that I read this book? Why does it matter that I'm recording content? Why does it matter that I'm doing recycling to accumulate or my accumulate my wealth or create a capital for myself? Why does it matter? You feel me? So let's tap into why small wins matter. Well, I'd say they give us a sense of accomplishment. they give us a sense of accomplishment. And that sense of accomplishment turns into fuel for momentum, for building momentum, and start accomplishing even bigger and greater goals. That is my analysis of it. I mean, think of something that you crossed off your to-do list. No matter how small it was, right? It felt good. Okay, for me, it feels good. For me, it definitely feels good. When I have to do that and I take something off, yeah, I'm like, damn, bro, we take this off right here. You feel me? Yeah, man. Um, that happens. When that happens, we have this sense of accomplishment, right? And that sense of accomplishment releases dopamine in our body, the feel good chemical in our brain, right? Yeah, it releases that. And you feel a certain type of high. You're getting high of life, high of accomplishing a certain type of goal, accomplishing a task, finishing a task, starting what you finish and finishing what you start. You know, it does that. When we are consistent, when we are inconsistent, when we are consistent, when we are consistently, well, firstly, let me say this. The key here in small wins is consistency. Small wins don't require big, massive leaps or effort, you know. We only need steady progress, inch by inch, step by step, brick by brick. You feel me? That's what we do, right? Yeah. That's how that's how the snowball gets big, right? From on top of the mountain. Yeah. And it comes down holding. Slowly but surely. Yeah, that's how it gets big, right? Yeah. Slowly but surely as it rolls down, right? Yeah. And that's how the house gets big, brick by brick. Consistent efforts. There's something that is burning here. Oh, I think it's that. Consistent efforts. You know, consistent efforts, consistency is essential. So when we consistently experience that sense of progress, we build momentum. And over time, these small wins create a positive feedback loop, encouraging us to keep on going, keep on pushing. You know what I mean? No, even when the goal is big, you know what I mean, or seem daunting, yeah, we keep on going. Cause while we have built this rapport over some time now, yeah, we have done that. We have proven it to ourselves. This is why small wins matter. They teach us quite a lot. We've tapped into what are small goals, why they matter. The third thing I want us to speak about is how to start creating small wins. Right? Step one, create micro goals. These are tiny, specific goals. There's something in my eye, you know, and I can't see it. These are tiny but specific goals to accomplish it within a short period of time. Instead of saying, I want to exercise more, do 10 push ups a day, then increase that every week. This week we're doing 10 push ups until Sunday, Monday until Sunday. Next week we're doing 12 push ups, Monday until Sunday. Next week is 15 push-ups, Monday until Sunday. The following week after that is what? 20 push-ups, Monday until Sunday. The week after that is what? 30 push-ups, Monday until Sunday. The week after that is what? 60 push-ups, Monday until Sunday. Right? Yeah, you get it. That's just practical advice. I don't know what's happening, Joe. There's somebody like, yo, the ghetto. There's somebody, Ohasa. But I'm slowly taking these wins of moving out of the ghetto so I can have peace. So I can have peace, because now you can't even record your own content. It's sad, bro. Anyway, coming back to it. Or take that 10-minute walk this month. Next month, we turn it into 20-minute walk. Small, consistent efforts is more important. You know what I mean? The smaller, the better. The idea is to keep these things achievable. You can build a streak of wins and maintain your motivation. You know what I mean? When you think of it this way, creating micro goals, that's the first step. Just create micro goals. You know, you wanna write a book, write 100 words every day. By the end of the year, you are done with your book. I'll have a book you wanna write. It's about time. I want us to look at real life examples of small wins that I've written down here, you know. Yeah. Cause I told y'all, I'm not here for the vanilla advice telling you about small wins, what are small wins, why they matter, yeah, how to create small wins, or a system that allows you to have small wins. Yeah, you know, yeah. Here are practical real life examples. Okay, let's look at them. Let's say you want to get healthier, you know, yeah. I'm not saying now you gotta overhaul your lifestyle overnight. We are talking about small wins. We start with something simple, right? Drinking an extra glass of water a day. Or instead of taking the elevator, we're gonna take the stairs. Because taking the stairs is gonna help us to exercise, not only become fit, but you know, we are creating stamina within us. You know, the body is not just becoming fit, but the brain also. There's research that's been done over years that people that actually choose the stairs are usually brighter than those that actually take the elevator, and they tend to be more patient in life. You know, they tend to be more graceful too. You know, right? These tiny changes that I'm speaking about, they add up over time. You may be laughing at what I'm saying, but add them through time, like over time. Add them over time and tell me what you get. Obviously, you get what? You get a consistency. Oh, yeah, this actually works, right? You know? Yeah, like, it's like, oh, yeah, this actually works. This really works. You know? It's things that I've applied in my life, and I'm like, yeah, I see the small, consistent changes. Yeah, I see them. You might not see them, like, for example, I have a scale at the back there. I buy trash and stuff, right? Yeah, I want to show y'all some. Don't crucify me, please. Y'all see, that's just copper, right? I don't buy it from people. This copper that I get from this, right? Yeah, this right here is like 0.1. This right here is called 0.1. Yeah, 0.1 kilos, right? Yeah, it's 100 grams. 100 grams. So they add up over time, and you get this. It becomes what? 0.2. It's no longer 0.1. And you add this, it becomes what? 0.3. And you add this, it becomes 0.4. And you, like, there's more, you know what I mean? And you add this one is even bigger than these other ones. It'll probably be like 0.8 right here. You know what I'm saying? Just add over time, you know? Yeah, over time. That's one of the things that I've seen in my life just accumulate over time. Real life examples in my life, like when you do recycling, there's a big bag, right? You collect your plastic bottles, you collect your cans, or whatever you collect. Yeah, your glass bottles. Yeah, you collect them. They over time. Firstly, the bag is like so like this much. Yeah, then this much. Then this much, then this much, then the bag is full, right? You got to take it back to the buyback center to scrap. You take it, you get your cash, right? Yeah, that's like a real life example of what I mean, small wins. Yeah, you look at the bag, it fill up slowly but surely. Be patient with yourself. And the note that I make, the same goes for things like learning new skills or improving your productivity. Small, consistent actions are way more powerful than trying to do something all at once. So, in this segment, I want us to speak about the power of habits. Because thoughts become habit, habits solidify into circumstance. That I got from James Allen in the book As the Man Thinketh. The power of habits. Let's look at Kobe, one of the great sportsmen. You know what I mean? He'd say, I saw you in the gym. You know what I mean? He'd be like, I exercise 3 times a day, right? Yeah. Or I train 3 times a day. Yeah. They train only once. Within a year, yeah, I have surpassed them 3 times as much, twice as much. You know what I mean? Nobody could ever beat him in that now. Because small wins in the adding in towards what I'm saying about habits. Small wins are the foundation of great habits. Once you start forming these habits, they become automatic, requiring less and less effort. That is the momentum you have built, right? The important part, like another important piece of building habits is the small wins, right? Yeah, it's the small wins that you got to take. Let's say you want to be on no fab, no PMO, no fab, no none. You want to be on seat attention. That's a habit you want to create for the next 90 days. You just want to, you no longer want to be a person that fabs, right? Yeah. You start with small things. Like, we ain't gonna watch adult videos, right? We ain't gonna watch it no more. Yeah, we ain't gonna watch it no more. Yeah, that's, you know what I mean? We're not gonna go to any lady because we desensitizing our brain firstly, so that we are clean. We are building great habits. But day one is gonna be hard. Day two is gonna be hard. A week from that, you're gonna get blue balls. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. 21 days from that, yeah, oh man, trust me, yeah, you looking at every butt like, hey, I'm finna get a piece of that, you feel me? Yeah, it's gonna be hard. But after 90 days, you like, oh yeah, I can actually control myself now. That lustful thoughts and all that, yeah, they out. That's building great habits also. That for me would be advisable that y'all do that. If you're a person that watch adult films, yeah, stop watching them, yeah, and stop jerking off, dog. That time you are wasting, a person that jerks off wastes about 5 hours of their life every week. 5 hours that you could take, put into a habit, like read a book with that 5 hours. Yeah, that's all you need. You need 5 hours to read a book, to get knowledge. 5 hours a week to read a book at least. You feel, build that habit. Here's a note that I made. Over time, these habits compound. You need over time these habits compound. You might not notice the change day to day, but when you look back a few months or a year from now, the difference will be there. Taking back to the story of Kobe. After a year, he looked at it, he was like, wow, I've outworked everybody. I've out trained everybody. I'm out competing everybody. You know, yeah. I gotta be on some Kobe steez. Record 3 times a day, every day, and see where that leads me, you know. Number 6. Overcoming obstacles. Hey, come on now. I'm looking at you. Yeah. Never let a hard time humble us. Say it with me. Never let a hard time humble us. Setbacks don't set you back. Yeah. You know what I mean? Setbacks won't set you back. They just set you right in place. You feel me? Yeah. On our journey of small wins, you know what I mean? There will be setbacks. You might miss a day or two, right? I know it happens. It's okay. What's important is you getting back on track. Is you not being discouraged. Like me, I didn't record content. I didn't upload content yesterday. I feel sad. I feel sad. Like I feel bad in the motherfucker. You know what I mean? I feel sad on it. Yeah, no doubt. I feel sad on it. But it's not gonna discourage me from my commitment. You know what I mean? Yeah. Remember, like I'm looking at the videos. I remember the videos that I recorded. I look at them and I'm like, but I'm sitting on 4K subscribers right now. Yeah, still fighting for the watch time. We sitting on 4K subscribers. I'm gonna work on it. You know what I mean? Progress isn't linear, guys. Progress isn't linear. What matters is the commitment and you getting back on track and focusing on those small steps again and just going forth. That's what matters. Obstacles happen. Never let a hard time humble us. Yeah, whenever I'm faced with an obstacle, I'm like, yeah, this is how it's gotta feel. Never let a hard time humble me. You feel me? That's what I think. So here's a note that I made. Focus on consistency, not passion. That's what helps you to build momentum and keep the momentum going. The fire burning in you. Come on, God! I don't know why I wanted to say that. You know what I mean? But it just sounds, just focus on being consistent. This is the last segment. Big results over time. So how do small wins lead to big results over time? That's the question you had, right? Yeah. How do they, over time, they compound over time, you know what I mean? It's not about quick fixes or dramatic changes. It's about steady progress, consistent progress, day after day, you know what I mean? That compound into something huge. It's like planting a seed. That seed grows slowly but surely. It grows as you nurture it. You might not see it, on a day to day, but you take a bean, right? Let's say you take a green bean, a garden bean. You plant it in the seed. You water it for like 7 days. You know how to see none. Yeah, you water it for 21. You see something stick out a little bit. You water it. Yeah, it start growing. You water it. Now you gotta make you gotta put like strings around it so that it does not hang when the garden beans or the green beans start growing, right? Yeah, you see that over a period of 90 days. In your life, I want you to start looking at things as 90 days, because that's what I've started looking at things from. Like, oh, I'm going to put 90 days into this and start looking at, oh, what have I accomplished? What haven't I accomplished? What should I, change? What should I EQ? That's one thing that I enjoy, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's one thing that I enjoy doing after 90 days, just looking at my life. 90 days, say, oh, but this 90 days we did this, we didn't accomplish this, we accomplished this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that is one thing that I want you to focus on. And that's how we get our big results at the end of the day. Just planting the seeds, small little efforts that we make. This watering the seed every day, just nurturing the seed every day, toiling the soil, so that checking the soil that there's no weeds, right? Yeah, small consistent efforts every day. This is Buddha. Let's go out and get it. Get it how we can. Get it while we can. Let's get to it.